Hey there, guys. I'm Time Lord Fishwick here, and welcome back to my 12th Doctor marathon. Before I get started, I have to say, everybody watching Rose last night was just unbelievable. Like, it was just all over I know that we've had like the coronavirus on, but it's just nice that we've had we all have to stay in and isolate. But it's really nice that people are going on Twitter and watching Doctor Who, and like they've got Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat involved. I really like that, and yeah, because I watched it last night and I felt like a 9-year-old kid again. Oh my god. Yeah, and I also liked it that sequel that was read by Jake Dudman. So he did a good job. So Jake, if you're watching this, you did good, man. Um, yeah, I liked that sequel. I actually thought it was a clip, but it wasn't. But I was really hoping that Christopher Eccleston was aware about this. I hope he was. But yeah. I've just finished watching The Witch is Familiar. I again I used to really like this episode. I mean, I still like it even now, but after now that I've listened to Big Finish, I have some nitpicks about it now, and especially even if you don't listen to Big Finish, and if you've been a fan since the '60s, you probably will understand what I'm going to be talking about. So I didn't like how the Daleks had mercy, and I didn't like how the ending when the Doctor uh, was the reason why get was the reason why uh, he got Davros to add mercy to the Daleks, and the Daleks are not like that. Um, yeah, so especially when Clara's in, because the Daleks are supposed to be the most deadliest creatures ever, and Davros, when Davros was creating the Daleks, he wants to get rid of every emotion except hate. So, especially mercy. Daleks shouldn't be having mercy in them. No, it should just be hate. And yeah, it's just Stephen Moffat. What you doing, man? Um, and also another nitpick I didn't like was when Davros opened his eyes, um, because I've listened to all of I Davros, and if you haven't listened to I Davros, or even if you don't listen to Big Finish, but I think you can still get it online or Amazon, or I don't know. But I've listened to all four of them, and about Davros opening his eyes, I just because in I Davros, it goes more into Davros as a character, like his backstory on how he started off as a young child and then he got older, and then it explains on how he got blind. Um, yeah, and him just opening his eyes was just no. I just didn't really like that. I just wish Stephen Moffat was more of aware of, a little bit more of the history. So I don't know what he was thinking at the time. But yeah, those are just my two nitpicks. I just didn't like. But getting on to the positive stuff now. Um, I really like the chemistry between the Doctor and Davros in this scene, and I think Peter Capaldi and Julian Bleach was just their performance together was absolutely unbelievable. When they were just talking about Look, um, we've fought against each other for a long time now, and I think it's time for us to stop and make peace. And again, I won't say I don't like it. I don't. It's just one of those things that I don't mind. About this is also to do with Big Finish. The whole point, the whole thing about Davros is dying. And the Doctor and Davros were just having like a moment together. I mean, as much as I loved it in this episode, it's kind of already been done before. In Big Finish, I believe it's been in. I've not heard this one, but I believe it's in an Eighth Doctor story. I can't even remember the name of it now. I've got it on my account. But I know that something similar was like that in Davros with the Sixth Doctor. That's also Big Finish. So I don't know. It's good, but I do like it. It's just been done before, but you know, I'm not knocking it. It's just been done before, but it's still great anyway. But it just depends if you call it canon. To be honest. But no, I just loved the whole chemistry between the Doctor and Davros in it. But we're getting on to the confession dial, the hybrid, and I'll get on to the hybrid a bit more later on. But I was liking the whole half Dalek, half Time Lord, but I want to get more into that later on in Series 9. And I liked it. I just liked it, everything about the Doctor and Davros in it, but I think the Daleks were just underused, and I just didn't. I just thought I liked it when Clara was just at the beginning, at the end of the last episode, Magician's Apprentice, when she got killed, and then they got and getting resurrected in the next episode. I liked it how Missy explained it on how she escaped it in the Series 8 finale, because with the Master, especially Roger Delgado, they never explain on how the Master escaped in one situation into the next episode, and I'm kind of glad that Moffat kind of covered up on how Missy escaped it in that, how she thought she wasn't dead. I liked how they covered that. I thought Missy was good. She did make me laugh. I liked her and Missy together. I just didn't like the whole Clara being inside the Dalek and Missy explaining on how this is how the Daleks are, and as I said earlier, that is not how the Daleks are. But I loved it. Getting back onto the Doctor and Davros, I liked how Davros was convincing the Doctor to give more regeneration energy to him, and the thing about the Doctor is just compassion that the Doctor has. It's, as Davros said, it will grow on him like a cancer. It's the most biggest weakness the Doctor has. I liked it that how Davros was, how he just betrayed the Doctor as soon as he gave him the regenerations to him and the Daleks. But also, it was just I also thought it was clever that the Doctor was one step ahead of Davros because he knew exactly what he was planning to do. But I think I don't know. I think the way the Daleks and Davros was stopped, I think it could have been in a better way, but I think it was in a way that I didn't mind. So yeah, I think Witches Familiar is a really decent episode. As I said, there's a few nitpicks I didn't like, but now that I've listened to Big Finish, but yeah. So I give the also I liked how when Missy was trying to convince the Doctor to kill Clara the Dalek, and I was just thinking, what if the Doctor does kill Clara? That would be mad. I mean, that would be dark. My God. Yeah, but it obviously just saves him, and then yeah, I give all in all, I give The Witches Familiar a 7.5 because it was good because there was some stuff I liked and some stuff I didn't. So yeah, tell me in the comments on what you thought of The Witches Familiar. I'd love to know, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and and subscribe to me because it will do me a lot of help, and I would appreciate you guys for it. So yeah, that's it. I will be continue with is it Before the Flood? Is it Before the Flood or? Yeah, I can't remember the next bloody episode now. Yeah, the next episode, that would be the one I will be on next. So I'll try and do many reviews as I can today. So then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.